The luxurious and fastest growing cities in the world. Home to the world's tallest building. Jungle of skyscrapers. Owning abundance of oil and gas. Housing world's largest commercial corporations. This is UAE. Famous for Burj Al Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, and known for Burj Al Arab, the only acclaimed 7-star hotel in the world. UAE is much sought about its luxury lifestyle, its shopping malls, its skyscrapers, its beaches, its creeks, and of course, its deserts. Popular discussions about the UAE revolves around its two famous cities, Abu Dhabi and Dubai. But the UAE is much more than these two cities. Let's explore the country and uncover 7 lesser knowns about UAE. Number 1. UAE is not just Dubai and Abu Dhabi. United Arab Emirates has 7 absolute monarchies that constitute the Federation of UAE. These 7 emirates are Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Ajman, Ras Al Khaimah, Al Quoin, Sharjah, and Fujairah. Each has a separate ruler. President of UAE is the Emir of Abu Dhabi, and the title of Prime Minister is reserved for the Emir of Dubai. The smallest emirate of UAE is Ajman, that is famous for its attractions for cultural landmarks like Ajman Museum and City Centre. Covering about 87% of the total UAE, Abu Dhabi is the capital and largest emirate. Number 2. Arabs are not in majority. A fun fact about Emirates is that only approximately 21% of the population is Arab, including 11.6% local Emirati and 10.2% Egyptians. The largest share, 59.4%, is of South Asians, including Pakistani, Bangladeshi and Indian communities. UAE has become the home of immigrants and has one of the world's highest percentage of immigrants, outnumbering locals with a ratio of 9:1. Number 3. Have fun but follow the norms. For tourists, it is important that they familiarize themselves with local laws. People can be fined or jailed for display of affection on public places. There are few more laws that are not commonly known. Checking someone's phone, saying or writing swearing words on WhatsApp, having a dirty car, and taking photos of people without their permission is considered offensive, and can result in fine, jail time and even deportation. Number 4. A miracle garden in the middle of desert. With more than 250 million plants, and 50 million flowers, Dubai Miracle Garden is the most spacious garden in the world. With area of around 7,200 meters, it is covered in floral bedding, Disney themes and sculptures. The garden is fully westernized in its outlook, and you'll hardly get an air of Arab culture here. Number 5. Longest driverless metro system. With track of more than 46 miles, Dubai has the longest driverless metro system of the world. All the trains are driverless and fully automated. The built contract of metro was given to Dubai Rail Link, that was a consortium of Japanese and Turkish companies. After construction, the Red Line was inaugurated partially at 9 minutes and 9 seconds past 9 p.m. on the 9th of September 2009. Dubai Metro Red and Green Line, when combined, will make it longer than the Vancouver SkyTrain. Number 6. Vasco de Gama gets help from an Emirati. Vasco de Gama, the first European ever reached India, through New Sea route, would not have discovered the route without the help of Ahmad ibn Majid. Born in present-day Ras Al Khaimah, UAE, Ahmad ibn Majid belonged to a famous seafaring family, and was known as the Lion of Sea. Because of his knowledge of marine science and navigation, he guided Vasco da Gama to reach India through the new route. The discovery became the preamble of new era of colonization in South Asia. Number 7. Freedom not required. Second half of 19th century saw a lot of freedom movements. People were struggling to get rid of French and Britain colonial powers. Emirates, that later on formed UAE, were strange exceptions. Being part of British protectorate states, present-day Emirates tried to keep Britain in charge of the Northeast Arabia. However, Britain decided to abandon the states. Due to imperial overreach, Britain were bankrupt financially and exhausted politically. As they decided to left, the 7 Emirates were brought together in 1971 to constitute present-day UAE. UAE is land of luxuries and strange behaviors. They do the unexpected and leave the world surprised. For more surprising lesser-known stories, stay connected.